to my channel. For today's video, I have my 1 hour glam transformation makeover type of video. I love to watch these videos here on YouTube. It's honestly really amazing to see the power of makeup in action. How you can go from looking very normal, natural beauty to a full face glam beat, which is my favorite thing to do. I love to sit down and really like beat my face and do a full face of glam. I also decided to do a daytime smoky eye. We all love smoky eyes, but for some reason we are all afraid of smoky eyes. You can go from smoky to hot mess really quick. If you like smoky eyes and you haven't perfected it yet, this look is for you. Without further ado, if you want to see me transform myself in under 1 hour, I want to say this took me like 45 minutes to do, which is pretty good, then definitely go ahead and keep on watching.
Alrighty, you guys, so we are going to go ahead and get started by doing our eyebrows. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I do have an eyebrow video that I will have linked down below. Next, I'm going to go ahead and move on to face primer. I am taking the Cover FX blurring primer and I'm going to apply that all over my entire face. You then want to go ahead and prime your eyelids. I am going to be using a concealer to do so. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. I'm going to apply it to the eyelids, the inner corner, and then blend it out with my beauty sponge. Moving on to eyeshadow, I am taking this brand new palette by Nomad Cosmetics. It is gorgeous. It's like a velvet blue. And I'm going to take the white shade that's in that palette and I'm going to use this to set the concealer that we applied all over our lids. Going into this light brown shade from the palette called Guilty 12, I'm going to apply this to my crease and this is going to be my transition shade. Taking the shade Baby Grand, this is more of a red tone based medium tone brown. I'm going to apply this to the crease because the first shade was just a little bit too light. So I'm going to use this color to just intensify things just a little bit. Taking the darkest brown that's in the palette, I am going to apply this all over my entire eyelid using a shader brush. You want to make sure that you really pack that on all over the entire eyelid from inner corner to outer corner. Taking the second to darkest brown that's in the palette, I am going to focus this color in between the transition shade and the color that's all over the lid to soften everything up and just add a little bit more depth to the eye look. I wanted to add just a hint of color, so I'm taking the yellow shade that's in the palette and I'm going to focus this on the upper crease just to add a little something extra. Next, you want to go ahead and take your favorite black eyeliner. This one is from Lancome and I am going to very messily line my top lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect, the messier the better. And then I'm going to go in with the brush that we used to apply our lid shade and I'm pretty much just going to mess this liner up, smudge it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, the smudgier and the messier, the better. Take a makeup wipe and just wipe off any fallout. Next, I'm going to go ahead and begin to work in the lower lash line, and to prep for that, I like to go in with a little bit of concealer and blend that out using my beauty sponge. I'm going to go ahead and take the black pencil once again and I'm going to line my waterline, and then I'm going to take the dark brown that we used all over the lid to smoke out the eyeliner a little bit more. Now that the eyes are completed, we can go ahead and move on to skin. For foundation, I am using the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation and I am going to blend that out just using a damp beauty sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and cream contour, and to do so, I am taking my Kylie and Kendall contour stick and the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Warm Almond, and I am just placing this in the hollows of the cheek, around the forehead, and just pretty much around the perimeter of the face. I then went ahead and added some concealer to the center of my face to highlight. I am using the Il Makiage Beep and Flawless Concealer, and I am going to apply this under the eyes, center of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, chin, anywhere where you want to highlight. And then to get in the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the brush and further blend it out. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting the skin. I'm gonna start with the under eyes. So to set the under eyes, I am taking the Milani Perfect and Conceal powder in the shade 001. I'm going to apply that in the areas where I applied concealer using my damp beauty sponge. To set the rest of the skin, I am taking the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder in medium. I'm going to apply this all over the skin using my powder puff. And I'm really making sure to press the powder into the skin to make sure that everything is nice and set. Now that everything is set, you want to go ahead and bake. And this particular step is really going to brighten up your skin, and it really does make a difference. So to bake my under eyes, I am taking the Ofra Pink powder, and I'm going to apply it in the under eyes, chin, down the bridge of the nose, and up in the center of the forehead. Moving on to bronzer, I am taking this bronzer from Studio Makeup. I'm not quite sure on the name, so I will have it linked down below. And I'm just going to apply this on the areas where I cream contoured to further bronze. And I'm also going to contour my nose. So we are done bronzing. You want to go ahead and bake the bottom half of your face, and I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder to do so. For falsies, I am using the Kiss Pompadour lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the bake from our under eyes and forehead and nose, and we're gonna go ahead and apply blush. I will have the name of the blush down below because I don't remember. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to buff the whole entire skin and make sure that everything is nice and seamless. I'm gonna take the champagne shade that's in the palette, and I'm gonna use this to highlight the brow bone, tip of the nose, and I also applied some in the inner corner of the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and set the skin using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Because we applied so much powder, we wanna make sure that our skin is nice and set. To line our lips, I'm gonna go into the KKW Nude 2 lip liner. This is my favorite lip liner. Honestly, I have a love and hate relationship with the packaging, because if you saw this lip liner, like half of it always comes off. It's the weirdest thing ever. But I am just going to take the lip liner, and I'm going to line my lips, and I'm also going to fill in the lips with this lip liner. I love the color on this one. It's my absolute favorite. Like I said, I wear it almost every single day. It is amazing. It is great. I'm obsessed with it, and I have been lining my lips a little bit different lately. I'm actually smiling when I line my lips. This has truly changed the game for me. I have one of my lips goes lower than the other one, so by smiling I get to make them both even. I have been loving this technique. I'm gonna fill in the lips with the Dose of Colors lipstick in Glazed. This is another absolute favorite of mine. And then of course I'm gonna add some gloss. This is a gloss by Maybelline. It's their new Lifter gloss. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. Another product that I am obsessed with. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and style my hair. I had it straight, so I just had to brush it. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.